Time sensitive update. I've officially flipped into a long position on Bitcoin. These are going to be my exact targets, and depending on what happens within the next few hours is going to determine the trajectory for Bitcoin for the next few weeks. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell because we are going to be diving into the charts today. Bitcoin right now is getting an insane bounce, and yesterday you know that I was in the short trade that we gave in the Casper crew VIP Discord to short the exact top of the right shoulder. And as you can see, we are coming down right now to the target of that head and shoulders, and we're getting a very beautiful bounce right from that $29,000 area that we were looking at yesterday. Now, the reason why this is so important, guys, is because that $29,000 level, as you can see right here, is a major support resistance flip, meaning this is the first level that needs to hold. If Bitcoin absolutely holds this level as support, we are going to see higher Bitcoin prices very soon. But what happens right now is going to determine whether or not we put in a lower high or a higher high. Right now, Bitcoin is bouncing from the level 29,182. And the reason why this is so important, as you can see right here, is because it's a beautiful support resistance flip. The last high that Bitcoin put in before the breakout. And of course, this is one of the levels that we were very much so aware of in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. As you can see in this lower box, we understand that we had a very key zone of support right down here at 29,182. Now, yesterday we were printing some bearish signs. In fact, we know if we come to the chart on the daily time frame, we can see as the price is getting higher and higher, the daily momentum waves and the money flow are getting lower and lower, printing the bearish Elizabeth Warren eyebrow pattern, where Elizabeth Warren's eyebrows are getting lower as the price continues to get higher. But what has now happened locally could be a game changer. Now, I want to take a look at what has happened here. If we come to the 24-minute time frame, as we came down to this key level of support, we are printing one of the most bullish swing long entry signals that you could possibly ask for on market Cipher B, and that is this. The 24-minute time frame has printed a double BitBoy green dot bottom right here on market Cipher B. Money flow is curving to the upside as the momentum waves are getting higher, as the price is coming down literally to the exact major level of support. Now, this is something that, in my opinion, is always a long entry. Here is what is happening right now, and here's what we need to be aware of. The market structure is officially bearish on some of these medium-term timeframes. If we go to the 1 hour time frame, for example, we can see that after coming up and consolidating in this little range here and printing this head and shoulders pattern, the Bitcoin price has officially made a lower low from this higher low that we put in back on Wednesday, April 12th. Why is this so important? Because market structure is king. If you see that we're consistently making higher highs and higher lows, and then all of a sudden we put in a high and then we put in a lower low, that should say, okay, there's some warning flags here. We need to be aware that if the Bitcoin price is unable now to make a higher high, this could be a real reversal, which is why what is happening right now is very crucial. So let's take a look what is happening and what can we expect in the future. Let's take a look at this entire range right here. We can see that the price of Bitcoin is currently coming up to a very important area of local resistance, which is going to be the high of this range, confluence with the Fibonacci from the high to the current low. And we can see if we go ahead and we turn on our Fibonacci 618 and our 0.65 and our 786 Fib level, right here where we're currently at right now in this box is a make it or break it zone. If the Bitcoin price is able to come above the $30,643 level, it becomes much more probable than not that we will make a higher high on this Bitcoin chart. However, if we get the rejection here right now, it's actually more probable than not we will continue now making lower lows. So this is literally the make it or break it moment for Bitcoin. This is the main takeaway I want everybody to learn from this. We should take trades when a setup presents itself, just like we took the short trade when the setup presented itself. But now we have a beautiful long trade. And whenever we come down to a key zone of support and we are printing the very bullish Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern, where the man boobs and the money flow are getting higher as the price is getting lower, this is always, in my opinion, a long position to take. And now what we've officially done is we've shorted it from the top and we've longed it from the bottom. And this is the way that we're going to be most successful in this market. So if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we give the setups, we give the levels every single day, we do 3 live streams a day, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, to take advantage of 0% limit fees on ByBit, it's a great deal if you are trading these lower timeframes. Click the link in the description. In addition, guys, if you want to learn how to trade this way, check out the courses at jasoncaspertrading.com, because it will teach you how to come to a blank chart and make a plan so that you can get into trades just like this one. So what happens next for the Bitcoin price? Well, if anyone follows the channel, you know whenever somebody asks me, Jason, what is the Bitcoin price going to do? Go up or go down? My answer is always the same. It depends, guys. We cannot know what the price is going to do in the future, but what we can do is identify those very key levels where we understand the price is likely to have a reaction. For example, 29,183. And then when the price comes to those levels, we can check and see, are we seeing the Elizabeth Warren eyebrow pattern? Are we seeing the Sam Bankman-Fried man boot pattern? If the answer is yes, then we can take action on that Bitcoin volatility. So let's take a look at the next major zones. Right now, we are trading back in this old range that we were trading from May and June of 2022, which basically means if we put in another higher high, it's very likely that we're going to come up to the $32.5 thousand level, where we should be looking for more Elizabeth Warren eyebrows. However, if we continue to hold under this diagonal level of resistance, then we can start taking it down level by level, where basically we have a key support resistance flip at 26.6, and then we have a major zone at 25K, and then we have a major zone down here at 21.2. Those are going to be the key levels. But here's one more thing that we need to remember as we are looking at this price action. We are in a bullish uptrend since basically the winter, right? Since December, we are in this bullish uptrend, and we are printing multiple bullish patterns right now. First of all, we are printing this head and shoulders pattern with the target of about $42,000. And in addition to that, it's even more so, we are printing another inverted head and shoulders pattern within the head and shoulders pattern that we're already printing. So you can see right here, if we take a look underneath this trend line right here, you could say that we've got ourselves a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, which means if we do break this resistance, this is going to give us another bullish target of about, if we just drag the trend line to the upside, about the same exact target, around $42,000, $43,000. So right now in this bullish uptrend, it is really looking like we could see another big move to the upside, and this is contingent upon what happens at these major zones of resistance. All right, y'all, these are the key levels. May everybody be blessed in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you are blessed. And if you are a follower of this channel, you know that one of my main priorities, the reason I am in cryptocurrency in the first place, is that I can become as self-sufficient as possible. And here is one of the things that I do every single day to maintain a free and self-sufficient lifestyle. One of the most overlooked aspects of living a self-sufficient lifestyle is staying in good physical shape. Jason, how is staying in good physical shape, how does that have anything to do with self-sufficiency? Well, here's the thing, guys. If you are not healthy, if you don't have a high work capacity, if you are not strong, how are you going to do the everyday tasks that are required in order to maintain that self-sufficient and free lifestyle? Health is wealth, and if your body is not healthy, you are going to be a slave to the pharmaceutical industrial complex for the rest of your life. And not only that, you're not going to be able to do the things that you need to do in order to be free, in order to be self-sufficient. For example, if I don't have a high work capacity, if I'm not strong, if I don't have endurance, how am I going to be able to go out there on the homestead and build these gardens and plant these trees and take care of these animals? I'm going to have to be a slave to somebody else who's providing those things for me. In addition to that, guys, staying physically fit is going to build that mental discipline that is so necessary for every other aspect of your life. I don't feel like waking up at 4:30 every morning and hitting the gym, but I do it anyway. Why? Because that is going to carry over into every other aspect of my life. It's going to carry over into my spiritual discipline. It's going to carry over into my trading discipline. It's going to carry over into my business discipline. It's going to carry over into the way I relate to my family and to my friends. Overall, I do believe that staying physically fit will benefit you in so many different ways. And I'm a power lifter, right? But it doesn't have to be powerlifting. It could be anything. Anything that increases your physical strength and your overall work capacity. It's good for your body. It's good for your mind. It's good for your spirit. It's good for staying self-sufficient.